Heyo, early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome to the very first channel update slash announcements video. Now, I'm making this video now because, well, not just because the channel has been live for 2 months, but because Lux and I will be going away for about a week, starting today, December 11th, until Thursday, December 15th, and videos will then resume on Friday, December 16th. But yeah, the channel is like 2 months old. Not officially 2 months old because I started working on it like back in June, but only started posting videos in October. But right now, after 2 months, we have a total of 26 subscribers and over 2,000 views. And you guys, that is amazing. I want to thank you so much for all of your support. I really, really appreciate it. And Lux also appreciates it. She's the type of person who loves getting comments and stuff like that so she can better herself. And she loves that you guys do that. And I love that you guys do that because it just helps so much to actually shape our gameplay and help us figure out things that we didn't know about the different games. So yeah. Thank you guys. You are the best, and we seriously, we couldn't do this without you. This support just helps so much because we came into this to try to get some confidence, gain some self-confidence, because life is sometimes a little and you can't really get too much from it. I don't know, it seems like it's a little, how do I explain this? I'm trying to figure out how to explain how life kind of screws you over, and then you have to find yourself again. Find your place, and well, this is our place for now, and hopefully our place for quite a while, since we are enjoying doing this. I know Lux is having a lot of fun playing Owlboy, and maybe not so much League these days because she's hopped onto a different game, but you know, she's doing what she's doing, and well, I guess I'm doing what I'm doing. But yeah, that's about that for that. I mean, for that part of the update. The channel's going to continue on, daily content as usual. I don't expect to change that anytime soon, at least not from my end. I will keep posting videos every single day because I don't have a job, and so this is what I do to occupy my time and to, I don't know, help me sharpen different skills, because that's what I feel like I've been doing lately. As for Lux, she's very, very busy with her job. She's the one earning the money to keep this boat afloat, basically. And so she can only do videos every now and again, but soon, you guys, soon, we will be doing a multiplayer series because every weekend we have quite a few hours to actually get videos going. And maybe we might do that as a live stream, or maybe we'll just record a whole bunch of videos all at once and post them up along the week. I don't know, but we will be doing a multiplayer series because that's why we started this channel together, because we wanted to play a lot of multiplayer games, because we found that every single weekend we just end up playing games instead of doing anything else. We wouldn't go out, we would just sit on our computers and play games. And so why not, share that with you. We do have a very strange dynamic where the two of us have very different personalities. And so Lux is kind of more chilled and laid back, and whereas I'm a little more hyper and stuff like that. Even though it might be weird because I'm Nox, but I got that name for a few different reasons, which I'll explain probably in some kind of introduction video, which I know. Maybe it's a little late for an introduction video, but that'll be posted eventually. I'm still trying to collect different clips and stuff like that to actually get the introduction video just edited and, I don't know, flowing nicely and stuff like that. But anyway, as for the content on the channel, I know this update video might seem a little fragmented here and there, but this is how my train of thought works. But anyway, the content of the channel, Owlboy, which is Lux's series right now, will continue as scheduled every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m. It doesn't seem like she has different plans for that. She actually does enjoy playing the game. I've talked to her about this. She loves the game. That's her type of game. And so she wants to keep doing it. And it'll probably be posted at 8 a.m. I don't know, because I'm the one who edits it, and every time I leave it uploading overnight, sometimes my computer shuts off, and then I realize that when I wake up, it's not finished processing, so I have to go do that, and blah, 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 it ends up being uploaded and posted at 11 a.m. or something like that. So it'll be done sometime in the morning, but I'm trying to keep it at 8 a.m. As for League, Lux hasn't really been playing much League these days. No, she has been addicted to Vainglory instead, because she has her phone everywhere. Even at work, she can play Vainglory because she has her phone there and she doesn't have to, sit at a computer and do much of anything else. Vainglory is her thing apparently now, but I'm sure she'll be back to League. League is her OTL, her one true love, if that's even a thing. Maybe it's one OTP. I am not up to the slang these days, kids. I'm just not. I have not been following that at all. But that's what I know from her end, because we've talked about it, and she doesn't have much to say. She never has much to say, which I guess that's very much unlike me. But yeah, that's her 2 series there, laid out for you if you actually do watch those. And if not, go check them out. I mean, there's only one League video, but there's plenty of Owlboy videos for you to look at. And Owlboy is a pretty cool game, and I actually really enjoy watching her play it, because it's a game that I would love to play, but it's, I don't know, it's the kind of game that I get a little bit annoyed with too quickly, so I don't really play that kind of game. But it's fun watching her play it. Anyway, Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is a game that Lux and I were going to play together, but we've both been very busy. Our schedules haven't really been matching up enough that we can actually do challenge mode videos. And so that's right now up in the air, probably until next year, maybe January. Maybe right at the beginning of January. I don't know. We'll have to see where that goes, because December has been a very, very busy month for the both of us. That's why, we're actually going away for like a week, and then we have all the holiday stuff to deal with and all kinds of socialization things that require socializing with family and friends and other people that we haven't seen in a long time. And yeah, I guess that's what happens during the holiday season, isn't it? And so that's why challenge mode just hasn't happened yet. I've been pushing through with career mode, albeit a little bit slowly, because the last scenario that I did, Silversmith Manor, was a little, I don't know, it took me a little too long to finish it because of the loan payback thing. I got totally thrown off guard with the whole money thing there, and I hope that doesn't happen again. I will do my best to actually take it a little more seriously than I have been. But my plans for career mode is I will continue it until the very end, until I finish the very last hard scenario. I want to complete it all. Like, I am a completionist at heart, and I want to complete everything about career mode. So I will do that. I will get all of the objectives completed, everything. I just want it done so I can say, hey, I did this. I completed a game for once. I don't complete very many things, but I completed this game for once. I guess you can call it that since it's a career mode. And then they have different modes like challenge mode and sandbox mode and stuff like that. So I want to say I completed Planet Coaster career mode. Right? Right. And on to, well, I mean, I guess that's it for Planet Coaster, right? I don't think there's anything else about it, really. I will probably be making some roller coasters on my off time, if I have any off time, so that I can actually post them to the Steam Workshop, if they're cool enough, at least. If I don't think, oh, this looks if it looks a little different, a little awesome, little, I don't know, not too bland and kind of common, then I'll post it to the sandbox and give it some kind of weird name, because that's who I am. I like weird names. I like weird stuff. But anyway, now on to Stardew Valley. I think I'm going to continue Stardew Valley. Like, I know I'm going to continue Stardew Valley, but I think I'm going to continue it up until the beginning of just year 3. After I get Grandpa's assessment and do whatever endgame stuff has to be done, I'm probably going to finish it there. But, if I find that there's still too much to do after I enter year 3, and I don't know, there's like a lot of things I haven't completed, I'll probably do seasonal cuts with highlights, if just to like keep the collection updated and different things like that. So it'll be like an episode probably like 20-30 minutes long that'll have like the spring season or the summer season, or maybe I might cut it into like 2 or 3 episodes per season or something like that, just to show like all the different things that happen in the game, and like the things that I don't know, that I do, how I end up getting more and more money and things like that, because that's basically what I've been doing in Stardew Valley, just finding out different ways to become more efficient with earning money. I feel like that's what I end up doing in a lot of games, actually. Maybe that's why construction and management simulator games are kind of my favorite. Well, that makes sense then. But yeah, I don't know. I really just want to see like all the endgame stuff, though. I'm super excited about seeing that. Even though we just started year 2 and we're not getting really close to the endgame stuff, we still have quite a bit of things to do, especially since year 2 has its own sets of different fruits and vegetables and other kinds of crops that you can grow and stuff like that. So I think I might play more into year 3 than I originally expected. I thought I would just like go into year 3, get Grandpa's assessment, and then be like, okay, bye. But I'm starting to think that that's probably not going to happen. So we'll see about that. I guess we'll see about that when it comes to that time, because it's still a little ways off, especially since it took us like what? Hold on. 66. Is it 66? Hold on. Let me take a look at this. I can't remember how many episodes it took us to get through 1 year, because it's been 60 something episodes for sure. Let me scroll through here and take a look. Let's see. So we had our spring year 2 on 64. So it took me 63 episodes to get through the first year. But 63, I know some of the first episodes were like really short, only 1 day long, because I didn't know what I was doing. I honestly was just like, hey, I want to do YouTube. And then I just did this and I was just like, oh, well, maybe that's bad. Maybe it's good. And so that was, right at the beginning, it was a learning process. The episodes were a bit rough, like really, really rough. And I learned eventually that 2 days actually fit well into one episode. And so that's how I've kept going. So maybe the next year or so will be something like 50 something episodes. I don't know. But like I said, we'll have to see about that. As for the game, after I finish Stardew Valley, I'll probably take a break from it until multiplayer comes out, unless multiplayer comes out while I'm still playing my current game. If that happens, there will be 2 Stardew Valley series going on at once, because I am adamant about finishing this game. I didn't do it the first time that I played it, so I want to do it now. And multiplayer will be a little bit different because, like I said, Lux and I have a different dynamic, so the game will be a little, I don't know, I guess getting used to each other's play styles. At least that's what I think it's going to be like. I don't know what multiplayer is going to be like when it comes out. It might be just a little bit different because I still can't fathom just how the game will work with 2 people. Will we live in the same house? Will we live in different planes? I don't know, you guys. Or maybe you have some ideas about that. And if you do, let me know in the comments what you think multiplayer will be like, because I've been looking forward to it for quite some time. I love Stardew Valley, and Lux loves Stardew Valley. I know that for sure. And playing it together will be an awesome experience that we both look forward to. And let's see. I'm looking at my notes right now, and that looks to be it for Stardew Valley. If there's anything that I might have missed that you think I probably should have talked about, let me know in the comments also, because I want to address everything possible. And I know I can't do that really in like 20 minutes or less, but I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. My time is good right now. Anyways, Sims 4 is one of these games that I keep coming back to every now and again because I miss it. But then I get bored with it, and then I come back to miss it. And it's just like this whole on and off relationship that I have with it, because it's a good game. Essentially, like, it looks very beautiful and stuff like that. But it has very little to do because there's just not that many packs yet as like there is for Sims 2 or Sims 3. And I only played Sims 3 briefly, but believe me, there was so much to do there, especially with all the open world stuff. But Sims 4, not so much. So I kind of sort of have to do my own thing with that. And so when we hit, or if we hit 100 subs, I will have a special Sims 4 live stream. And that live stream will end up on YouTube in different cuts, because I know not everybody watches live streams, but I would love for you guys to see this. It's going to take the best of all the packs right now and combine it into a way of playing that kind of maximizes the way you earn money, rather than just, playing as if you're just living life casually. So it's going to be something like, I don't know, a multi-millionaire type of series that we just make money crazy fast in so many different ways, and then like build this massive empire. And I don't want to spill too much, so you'll have to see that in the future, but no doubt that live stream, that special live stream when it comes, will probably change just a bit, because we're at 26 subs. I want to do this at 100 subs, so we still have quite a ways to go. And that might happen like March, or maybe it'll happen later or earlier, I don't know, but that'll probably shape up. I do have it written down, so I won't forget it. Don't worry, I will not forget it, because I do forget a lot of stuff if I don't write it down. This is written down in stone, but can change. I can just etch at the stone if need be. As for the City Living series, I honestly have been getting bored with it. I don't know if you've noticed, the quality has gone a little bit downhill, because I've just been getting a little bored with having to it's been grinding, okay? It's been really, really grindy. And I've just had to do the same things over and over and over again. And that, to me, I don't know, it was a little bit not fun at all. But now, the restaurant is in play. And I feel so much more motivated to actually keep going with the series now that we have a restaurant to tend to, a restaurant to deal with. Now it's all new expenses and new money coming in. And that's, I don't know, makes me want to play more and more of it now. I want to just record right now, but I don't have the time. So I'll probably be doing a lot of that, a lot of tending to the restaurant and whatnot, and adding like all the different dishes that we can find, and maybe trying to kill people with the pufferfish. Soon when I do my extra videos for the week, I'll get in on that. And if you want to see more than just the restaurants, let me know, because I do want to continue playing the whole city living experience. I want to live in different places. I want to experience all the different places that there are to live. I know we've lived so far in the spice market and the fashion district. My next place to live will be the arts quarter. And maybe, just maybe, if we end up getting enough money, we will move to Uptown. But Uptown is really not my goal. My goal is just to move to the arts quarter because it's nice there and it has a very nice penthouse, like a very, very nice one. And that's basically where I want to live. So yeah, that's how I feel about that right now. But soon, I know June right now is an adult and he'll be passing in like, I don't know, maybe 100 days or something like that. I don't think elder people die like that quickly, but maybe 100 days. I don't know. He has probably 100, 120 days left in him. After that happens, after June becomes a ghost in our game, TJ and Hyun will take over the restaurant for sure. And I want to play with them and so we can try out all the different careers. And I hear that there's a special pack in the making, a game pack, possibly to do with vampires. So if that happens, I will also love to play that with TJ and Hyun, since they seem to be interesting and very different boys. I mean, one of them's creative and the other one's gloomy. I wonder what their next traits are going to be. We're not going to pick those because the game's just going to do that automatically when they age up. So whatever they end up with, it's going to be pretty fun to play with someone who we didn't actually make ourselves. Like, they came from June, but we didn't actually make them ourselves. Like, we changed their outfits and their names, but that's about it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the boys. And I don't know I really hope that they don't end up with another kid, because that's why I've been voting woohoo. I still don't know what's wrong with my game, but every time, well, not every time, but probably every 50% or something like that, 50% of the time that we woohoo with Miko, she has a kid. I don't know why that didn't happen with Elsa. Maybe there's some kind of residual mod thing going on, because I did have the risky woohoo mod at some point, but not in this computer, which doesn't make sense at all. So I don't know what's going on here. My game seems very broken to begin with, so maybe it's something to do with that. And I know that some people are still having the, what is it called? This is the bug in which family members can romance one another. Yeah, some people still have that bug. Thank goodness I don't, because that would be a little odd to deal with. Like TJ and then Miko getting together. Yeah, that would be really weird. But I do want to say that regarding Miko and June, their relationship, they will get married eventually and move in together, but the conditions are they have to be met. Certain conditions have to be met. What those conditions are, I will not say right now, but I have said them in one of the past episodes. So if you remember what I said before, then you'll know just when they will get married. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say for that, because I don't want to spoil too much of that story for them. Like, that's their story, and it seems like they like to play out their own story anyway. Like, I don't even have to control them half the time, because they're just like, oh, kissy, kissy, touchy, touchy, all by themselves. I don't like tell June to go flirt with her. Somehow this unflirty boy goes and flirts with Miko all he wants without really being told what to do. So I think he's just into it all by himself. He wants to flirt with everybody. June is just a very strange sim. And he's acting a lot differently than he used to. Like, when I first played with June, he wasn't like this. Wait. Okay, maybe he was like this. He was a little bit more naughty. So this June is probably the good version, actually, now that I think about it. Whoops! Okay, well, I created Naughty Sim. Okay, well, that's that for that sim, because I have to leave his life alone. I don't know, he's been aggravating sometimes, but I guess these are the kinds of characters that we create. But anyway, I've been babbling now for almost 20 minutes, and I probably will put the timestamps. I mean, I know like if you're watching this now, you've probably seen if there are timestamps or not in the comments, but I probably will do that because I know everyone's not interested in every single game or everything that we post to the channel, so that's understandable. I don't expect you to be interested in everything, and if you are, oh my gosh, like thank you so much. You are like the best. And I don't know, if I could give you cookies, I would, because I've been baked so many cookies in like the last few days that I would give you like half of them if I could. That's how many cookies I have. Enough that I could share with all of you guys. Yeah. Enough that I could share like a dozen with each of you. Imagine that. Imagine that. But anyway, that is it for this update. I guess there's nothing else to really talk about. I looked through all my notes, covered everything in my notes, and if there's anything you guys are wondering or anything you guys want to say or ask, whatever it is, anything, just leave comments and I will do my best to reply to them. I know YouTube hasn't really been the best with really notifying me when I get comments, but I try to get to them as quickly as possible. I try to get to all of them as, I don't know, I have to go through like each video to see like where the comments are because those notifications just don't seem to be coming. Oh, YouTube. Well, I guess we're going to have to make amends anyway because I do want to, I don't want to just ignore you guys. Part of this is to create a community really and to have a conversation with you guys because like I said, I really appreciate the support, and this is as much of, you guys helping Lux and I like play these games than it is anything else. Yeah? Yeah. But anyway, this is the end of the very first channel update. Hey! Yeah, if you made it through the whole thing, congratulations, and again, thank you. And I guess I'll see you again in the next channel update. Who knows when that will be, but it'll probably be before March for sure, because there's a lot coming for the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.